Now in this video, I'm going to explain exactly why dating sucks today. And I never thought the world would ever come to the way it is, but it is what it is. We have to deal with it, bro. It's not going to change. No one on earth would have the power to change it unless someone had the power to delete certain apps. Because people is going to use whatever they can, bro, to take advantage. People's going to use whatever they can in their power to get what they want. And we've made, like, with these apps, bro, we've made it, like, it's allowed people to take advantage more. It's allowed people to cheat. It's allowed people to have access, like, bro, it's allowed people to live, like, double, triple, quadruple, 100 lives. Like, there are 21-year-old women right now, bro, with like over 5 million snap scores. And the amount of guys, girls like that have probably dated is out of this freaking universe, bro. Like, it's out of this universe. Like, 40-year-old women today, 50-year-old women today probably didn't talk to a 20th, a 50th, one at a 50th, like as many guys as some 20-year-old girls because of these apps. Like, these girls are bro, these younger girls are capitalizing on these apps to talk to as many guys as they want, to figure out who they like, to figure out who they don't like, blah, blah, blah. And in the meantime, they are ruining themselves. There's so many things there, all of a sudden, no one is special. Not even the best high quality dudes are special. Because there's so many things right there. And this is why dating sucks. Like, no one's taking it seriously, bro. Like, it's going to take a guy and a girl to see each other and to really talk to each other and say, yeah, we're going to commit. We want each other. We don't want no one else. That's what we're going to do. That's what it's going to take. And it like, sometimes it works. Sometimes, like, people's together today, it works sometimes, but for the most part, people's just dating for fun, bro. Like, people's talking to each other for 2 to 3 weeks, and then it's done. Because they tried that person out, and it's over. And then people give up so easy. It's because people's dealing with so many people. That's why it's happening. And it shouldn't be. But shoulda, coulda, woulda. It is. It is happening. And, this made the whole dating world suck. Absolutely suck. Because the girls you should be with are messing around a little bit too much. And most of the guys that the girls want are messing around a little bit too much. Everyone's waiting it out. Everyone's wanting the best option. Everyone's fooling around in the meantime. And it's just, the most high value dudes, the most high value women should get together and stop messing around. The averagest people should get together and stop messing around, but everyone's just messing around. Nobody wants to just consolidate on the things that they want. Instead, it's a frenzy. Instead, it's a circus. And it's messing up everyone's mind. This is what you cannot let happen. You gotta see things for yourself, bro, and understand how this stuff really is. And adjust. Start doing the things you should be doing. Because it is a wild circus out there for so many people, and there's nothing we can do about it. That's the thing. Like, We just have to bring awareness to it and adjust. You get President Donald Trump up there on a podium and he could be saying whatever he wants, bro. He ain't gonna fix it. No one's gonna fix it. And I'm joking about that, obviously, but you just get the point. Like, the only thing that's gonna fix it is to take certain apps away, because that's what's doing it. It's certain apps, aka Snapchat. It's the worst app ever created. It's literally the devil's playground. It's literally the biggest cheating app. You send something, it disappears. Someone sends you a message, it disappears. What can you do? Not much. And most girls today want to bring you to that app. And you really can't take nobody seriously on that app, bruh. You can't. If I was going to take a girl seriously long term, she ain't having that app. No, sir. No, sir. And once I'm involved in something seriously, the apps are going to disappear completely. Not every app, but the worst apps, they're going to be gone on everyone's end. Because, bro, you can't have that stuff and expect to have a healthy relationship, because what are you going to be doing? You're going to be on the apps. What are you doing on the apps? Why are you even there? The apps are for single people. It's for just fun. It's for hookups. It's for fun. So why would you be on the apps? If you have someone serious and you're building a life with someone, focused on real life, it don't make sense. What's crazy is, bro, there's still people today in relationships that have the apps and they're together. And I know for a fact they don't like each other that much. Maybe one likes one. Maybe the girl likes the guy more than he likes her, or vice versa. But bro, they still have those apps, and it's like they're together. They don't like each other as much as you would think. And it's probably not going to last a lifetime, bro. These are the relationships that could last even 20 years. Then all of a sudden the girl's going to be having a field day once she's 40, telling everyone how much this guy's a narcissist and he abused me my whole life and this happened and that happened. He didn't like you as much as you thought. You got fooled. Vice versa. You're going to hear men in their 40s saying that. You're going to hear men in their 50s saying that. Oh, it was a covert narc and she had me fooled my whole life and she never loved me and all this stuff. Bro, you have to see what's going on in plain sight. Some people are dumb, bro. I don't get it. Like, I was never that dumb once in my life. Even when I was at my most youngest and most naive, I was never that stupid. You can't be that stupid, bro. Like, I've even done calls with many people. They told me things like, yeah, I've seen certain red flags and stuff, but I thought she was different and all this stuff. And it's like, man, how? You're seeing it. You're choosing to not see it when you're seeing it. You know what I mean? You're choosing to not see certain things when you're seeing it because you just want to hold on to that because you like it enough, I guess. And you can't do that because you're damaging yourself. Like, I'll explain what's happening here. They have a rope tied to your hand. And they're dragging the rope. And it's cutting so deep, it's just cutting through your hand, the rope. Because they're pulling it so tight, and that rope is wrapped around your hand. And guess what? You have the ability to let go, let's say. If you let go, you stop getting cut. You keep holding on, it's continuing to pull tighter and tighter on your hand, and it's going to keep cutting your hand. You let that shit go, there's all your problems. Some of you guys are choosing to hold something that is damaging you. And whose fault is that? Yours. Red flags are red flags, my guys. And understand, ladies. But some of you ladies might be with some guy that has potential, quote unquote. He might be tall, he might be naturally good looking, but he's got issues. And you're with him because you think that's the best you can do. From maybe a genetic standpoint, and he's tall and he's handsome and he's this stuff, but he's a monster inside. And you choose to stay with him because you might not be the bestest looking lady. And that might be the best guy you can do, but he's a walking red flag. He's a monster. You see women in situations like that, bro. And every day that goes by, every week, month, year that goes by, they keep losing themselves even more and more and more and more and more. And they don't fully know it because they're still in this toxic relationship. And once it ends, it's like an epiphany. They know everything. They know how bad it was. They know all about it. It's called being blindsided by a narc, which happens to lots of people today. And you can't let it happen to yourself. It happened to me when I was younger. This girl sometimes would complain about having anxiety, being depressed, and all this stuff. And I was just thinking in my head, being young, like, it's not that big of a deal. Like, you feel that way, but it's not who you are. Like, you'll get rid of it. Like, that's just how you think when you're young, because you don't understand. You think it's just a feeling that hit her, but it's with her, like, all the time. She can be normal sometimes, she can feel good sometimes, but it's still with her. Because there's deep, deep, deep rooted issues there. And that's like a situation I was in, bro. Like, some of the most beautiful girls end up that way because they were fatherless or something. I was with one. A couple, actually. But, like, this is the only one that really did anything to me in the past. But you hold on to them. You don't give up on them because they're so beautiful. Like, they're so good looking to you, so genetically good and beautiful, and they can act good sometimes and stuff, but you hold on to that situation. You don't let it go whenever it's damaging you. And the thing about me in the situation in the past is, like, when I was with this person, the whole time when I was with her, it was good. It's not like I was getting abused. It's not like I knew. Because, like, it was good while we were together, but then it would end very toxically. It's just like that one day would come and we would end for months, up to half a year, and then we'd get back, and it was just this toxic relationship that's just on and off, on and off, on and off. And I couldn't understand at the time because this person has deep-rooted issues, and that's the thing. But anyways, there's all kinds of stuff happening today, bro. There's only so many people you can trust. If you live in a place like I live in, there's a good chance you're going to date your bro's girl, or like, bro, there's only so many pretty women where I come from. There's only so many high value dudes where I come from. So it's like, you might just get some of the same girls that some of your bros had, vice versa. They might get some of the same girls that you had. But even with some of these apps, bro, we have access to people we don't even know in different places. There's some pros and cons to that. There's people I've met across the world, obviously, and even over YouTube that I've never obviously met in real life. There's pros and cons. But you have to use certain things for what you can use them for the good, and not for the evil, because there's so many people using some of these apps for the evil. Some people, bro, are trying to be their best, most manipulative person of all time. And that's so stupid. A lot of these people don't even have to manipulate that hard, but they choose to do it anyway. And it's crazy. Like, it's insane. And once you understand this stuff to a very high level, it's like you're reaching a very dangerous level, because you can game the game if you want to, bro. If you want to, you can. Or you can choose to do what's right. play things out the way they should be played out and not be that kind of a person. And I would suggest in not being that kind of a person, because when you're doing lots of wrong and lots of bad, it's going to come back to you, bro. The energy you give out is going to come right back to you. I don't even get how some people can live the way they live. Like, I really don't get it. But it's not that big of a surprise because of the day and age we live in today and all these apps and the access people have to the people they have it with. Some of these girls are dating about 20 guys at once, so they treat every guy not good. Some men do it as well. And it's going to be insane. It's a cycle, bro. It is a cycle. And it just lowers your value, especially as a female. It's going to lower your value significantly because you're going to get ran through. You're going to get ran through dating this many guys. It's going to happen. And then the whole time, the guys you were waiting out for while you were dating these other guys wanting to get to the best guy, he ain't going to want you. Why? Because you're ran through now. You did too much before you could get that guy. You didn't conserve yourself. That's important. A lot of these girls want to live their best lives, bro. In their 20s. Live their best lives in their 20s. Not realizing you don't get the best men doing that. It is what it is. You don't get the best men doing that. You don't. Have your fun. Your fun's going to come to a screeching halt. I hope you know that. And I don't wish this for you or wish this for anyone, but it's going to happen because your actions caused it. You can't get out of what you've done. You can't. There's certain things you cannot undo. You chose to live this way. You chose for this to happen. You let it happen. And it's happened, and it's happening. It's going to be brutal for you. You don't understand, bro. These women, they don't understand until they understand that they can't do nothing no more. Because they took their best years and they went ballistic. Absolutely ballistic. There's girls I know right now that are about 20 and they have the right mindset. They're waiting out. They're not doing much, bro. They don't want the guys that just want some box. They don't want those guys. They're waiting it out. They're being conservative. That's smart. Because you're going to get the best guy. Because the best guy is going to want you because he sees you as the best girl that ain't playing around. No guy of any value whatsoever wants any of these girls that's playing around. I've talked to some before, bro, and it's like, who do you think you are? Like, who do you think you are talking to me like that? And you got to teach these girls a lesson, bro, because you do. In the end, I had this girl choked up because I made her realize. I made her realize her value. And I made her realize my value. You bring them to reality and it exposes them. And they feel every ounce of it. They start to have regrets about what they've done. More people in the world need this, bro. Like, things could be so easy. The people that should be together could be so easy if it wasn't for greed. And I don't want to be greedy myself. I don't want to be. But it's just like so many women are, bro. And the sad reality is, the ones that do too much, it's just going to end so horrifically bad. And whenever you stay focused and keep on your path, your purpose, your mission, you keep improving, you keep evolving, much better things is going to happen for yourself. But not so much for them, because they've done their dirt. They've done the things they've done. You can't take it back. You can lie to yourself all you want. What you've done in your past is the proof in the pudding. God knows this. He won't reward it. You're going to have to live with that. Like some people might be watching this video like thinking I'm wishing this upon them. I'm not. I wish it wouldn't. It's just how it works. You can't get past it. You will not get past it. Believe me, every man that has value is way too smart for a woman that lived that kind of life. Way too smart. It's see-through, bro. There's nothing about her that feels innocent. There's nothing about those types of girls that feels right to actually commit to them. It don't feel right. So they can think they're going to be sly as a fox. They're going to get the man they want still. I promise you, you won't. And that sucks. That sucks. But you should not have done the things you've done. You shouldn't have done it. But you did it. And you got to pay a price for that now. That's unfortunate. I don't wish it for you. I don't wish it for nobody. But it is what it is. You can't hide from what you've done. You can lie. You can act sly as a fox, like you didn't live that life, like you're some innocent female still. That's tough, because when you get presented with a man you want, he ain't going to take you seriously. I promise you that. I promise you that. Purity is so important for men, especially men of value. Those ladies, bro, those types, they can still get a guy. It's just not going to be the guy they want. 10 at a times, no, sir. Not going to happen. And those women are going to turn fairly bitter because of it. It is what it is. But you should have thought. You should have thought. Thought. You should have really thought. But you didn't. You want to have fun. You want to live like a man. You want to experience life. You want to do all these bunches of things. And it just don't end well. But we still wish everybody the best. It's just there's certain things that's going to be unfortunate, and that's one of them. Life's not even that deep anyways, guys. Live your best lives, no matter who you are. I wish that for everybody. It's just, we're just telling the truth. This has nothing to do with bashing anybody or wanting bad for anybody or being like, you deserve it. This is your karma. It's not, this isn't that. We're just bringing awareness. We're just saying things how they are. And I'm telling you full well, this is how things are. And the last thing before I end this video, back to the dating thing right quick. Yeah. Dating sucks today. But the only thing you can do, and it will work, as a man, work your tail off and stay patient. As a female, conserve yourself and stay patient. Whenever you get opportunities to date certain men, you play your cards correctly. And that's the last piece of advice I'm going to give, and this is going to serve you the best. And with that being said, God willing, God bless. I'll see you off the top and in the next video.